No.
Still alive.
No.
Fucking piece of shit. God.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Goodfellas, which arrived in theaters in late 1990, has been called Martin Scorsese's best movie by many fans and film critics. Others have called it the best movie, period. Here are the top 10 weird but true facts. Be sure to stick around to the end for a bonus fact. Number 1. When Henry Hill is introducing mobsters to us in the bar scene, one of them is a character named Fat Andy. This character is played by Louie. He was, at the time, a former NYPD detective whose father, uncle, and cousin were in the mob. 15 years after the release of Goodfellas, Eppolito, along with his police partner, Stephen Caracappa, were arrested and charged with racketeering and extortion and up to 8 murders. They were both given life sentences.
I think they're looking at us as not guilty.
Number 2. Both of Martin Scorsese's parents are in the film. His mother, Catherine, plays Tommy's mother, while his father, Charlie, plays the prisoner who uses too many onions in the sauce.
Don't put too many onions in the sauce.
I didn't put too much onions, Paul. 3 small onions, that's all I did.
3 onions.
Number 3. In October of 2014, Frank Sivero, who played the ill-fated Frankie Carbone, filed a $250 million lawsuit against The Simpsons cartoon for appropriating his looks and mannerisms when creating a Springfield mob associate named Louie, a member of Fat Tony's crew. According to Sivero, The Simpsons writers lifted his likeness while living next door to him in Sherman Oaks in 1989, the year before Goodfellas' release. However, a judge dismissed the case. Number 4. One of the daughters of Ray Liotta and Lorraine Bracco's characters, the one too shy to give her Uncle Paulie a kiss when he visits their home, is actually the real-life daughter of Harvey Keitel and Lorraine Bracco. Number 5. U.S. Attorney Edward McDonald, the federal agent who explains the ins and outs of the witness protection program to Henry Hill and his wife, is actually playing himself in this scene, reenacting the conversation he had with the real Henry Hill. McDonald volunteered to play the role and won a screen test when Scorsese was on location scouting his office as a possible filming location. If you're enjoying watching this video, please take a second to whack the like button and support the channel. Thanks. Now back to the countdown. Number 6. The F-bomb is dropped 296 times during the film, averaging twice per minute. About half of them are by Joe Pesci's character, Tommy DeVito. After Pesci's mother saw the film, she said she liked it, but asked if he had to swear so much.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Motherfucking you fucking piece of shit!
Yeah, come on.
Number 7. When Joe Pesci was younger, he told a mobster that he was funny.
I make you laugh? I'm here to fucking amuse you? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
The gangster's ensuing rage was never forgotten and ended up inspiring Pesci to ask Scorsese to include it. The director allowed Pesci and Liotta to improvise the now iconic funny how scene. The other actors weren't aware of the plan, so their reactions are genuine.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how?
Number 8. Tommy DeVito was based on real-life gangster Thomas Two-Gun Tommy DeSimone, renowned for his violent temper. According to the real Henry Hill, Pesci's portrayal was 95% accurate, with 2 notable exceptions. Firstly, DeSimone was a big, burly enforcer, standing 6'2" and weighing over 200 pounds. Secondly, the film states that Tommy was shot in the face, so his mother couldn't give him an open casket funeral, but the real DeSimone's remains were never recovered.
Oh, no.
Number 9. Henry Hill was paid roughly $550,000 for Goodfellas. But according to Hill, that's chump change compared to wise guy money he was making back in his gangster days, which ranged from $15,000 to $40,000 a week. However, the massive sums from his glory days hardly left him a rich man. He claimed he blew almost all of his mob money on partying and a gambling addiction. Number 10. The movie ends with Henry in the witness protection program.
What it comes down to, Karen, is we're basically your only salvation. We're gonna save your life, we're gonna save his life, and we're gonna keep you out of jail.
But after the film's release, as a result of violating his terms and conditions, including going around and telling people who he was, Henry Hill was thrown out of the program. He passed away in 2012 from heart problems. Now for a bonus fact, Henry Hill was just as surprised as you are that he never got whacked. Hill's testimony against some of the most ruthless and powerful Lou Casey crime family associates led to roughly 50 convictions. So why was Hill able to live to be a relatively old man and die of natural causes? According to Hill, he had absolutely no idea. In 2010, he said in an interview, "It's surreal, totally surreal to be here. I never thought I'd reach this wonderful age," and hypothesized he was still standing simply because there's nobody from my era alive today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like and subscribe button and check out more interesting videos on this channel. See you next time.
You want fucko? You want something? Huh? Oh!